Well, now for this video we will create the details on the cylinder. We will add that details. For that we will add a subdivision and this piece by using Ctrl D hotkey. And when we got a good quantity of polygons, first we need to turn off the other pieces. We just need the two cylinders. And now, only with these two pieces, we will select the cylinder, the new cylinder that we create with subdivisions. And we will open this project panel. And we will press project. As you can see, if we press Ctrl Z, this piece looks pretty good with a definition on the edges and something like that. So the project, select all the details on the cylinder with high poly and project that details over the cylinder with only one subdivision. What we need to do here is we need to add a subdivision and then use the project tool again. Ctrl D, and we will press again project. We've got 3 subdivisions. What happened with the project option? This is a tool that I use a lot of time. We just need to have active the pieces. And I could use transparency and ghost for visualize the 2 pieces. I'll press project again. For each subdivision, and if we've got a lot of polygons, we will have a better piece. And ZBrush could take some while when we use the project option on a piece with a lot of subdivisions. We could say that we got a good piece now, very close to the original. We will add another subdivision. Disable the solo, and then we press again project. Now it looks pretty good, like the initial cylinder. And what we are going to do is go to the high poly option, to the high poly cylinder. And to this, we will press Ctrl D. Remember, this is the Dynamesh cylinder. Add a subdivision for a better and polished result. Go back to the cylinder with subdivisions. Add another subdivision. And then, well, a detail here, very important. In this case, we just need to use transparency and ghost, because if we use solo, we will not copy anything. So it could generate some troubles, and we need to disable the solo. Remember, have the other piece, the piece with the details on your project, when you will use the project option. And remember to hide the other pieces, because if you got the other pieces, the program will know which piece you want to project. Well, it take a while, like 5 minutes. I guess that the other subdivision will take a lot of time. And here we could see that we copy all the details. This process is a general process. I use by I use it by create the pieces using just Dynamesh, and then I project with the piece on zero measure that have subdivisions. That's why I always start with Dynamesh. There are some troubles with the Dynamesh. For example, if we got so much polygons, I can't reduce that quantity of polygons. And if I reveal the mesh with the Dynamesh, the risk is that we could lose the detail over our model. For me, the Dynamesh is a good option just for the basic shape. That's why I use the final object by using the subdivisions. And I could probably go to the low subdivision and move faster over the ZBrush interface, because sometimes when you got a lot of polygons, the program will go very slow. This process, I do that process at the end for added details that will not damage so much the mesh. But the engraves, like those, I could create it by using the subdivision tool. Those kind of things are simple. But if we got holes in the mesh, it will be a trouble. But for now, we are only work with a extrude, so it will work with the mesh with the mesh that have subdivisions. Well, I hope you like this class, and we will repeat the process on every piece. I hope you like this video, and see you on the next one then.